Hey everyone, welcome back to Fallout 3. So I am finally at the Oasis again. Last time you saw me, we were down in this metro, in the irradiated metro all the way down here. I've done a bit of stuff off screen. I went ahead and went to Rivet City and to Megaton to sell off my excess guns and stuff. Couldn't even sell all of it off. I did make some more ECP and max charge MFC, and we're carrying quite a lot of that. Still have a lot at the base still, though, so we should be good for pretty much forever. But yeah, I had found this place up the north here, this place called the Oasis, and I'd never heard of this place before. I never visited here any of the times I played Fallout 3 before, and I thought I'd come back up here and give it a good look around a bit. And someone in the comments said that yes, I can indeed get up here. I don't have to do any kind of quest or anything for it. It's just an area you can get to. And sure enough, there is an area you can go through up here that I think I just missed the first time around, or I didn't go all the way around it maybe. It's rather, I mean, it's not difficult to see, but it is, you know, it's a huge area. This oasis is kind of a huge plateau, and it's a long way around it, and I just started on the opposite end of it, I guess, and kind of gave up before I found this. But yeah, here we are. And what's this? We see some actual greenery, some trees, and a couple of armed men.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Really? You've been, like, waiting for me?
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
Wait, who are you and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Treeminders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
You guys like some kind of druids or something? The Treeminders?
Yes, we're the Treeminders. We're his people. If you'll just follow me inside, to the pavilion, all will be explained.
Okay, well, sure, why not? Lead on.
Excellent. Please, follow me. All will be explained soon.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Kind of nice, honestly. Oh, look at this, some actual greenery. Tons of trees here, actually. There's so many trees here. It's so thick with trees you can't even get through here. Like, holy cow. The exact opposite of the rest of the Wasteland. Look at that, they have plenty of wood for making, you know, stuff out of. This is nice.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Okay, well, is this it? You gonna explain stuff to me here?
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I don't know if it's the increased oxygen intake, but this place makes me feel different.
That's his power you feel, outsider. With his outstretched limbs, he shelters us and keeps us safe.
So you worship the person who made this place as a god?
He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the Treeminders have a home.
Okay, I might be willing to help, but I need some straight answers about who he is.
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The Treeminders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
Why do you call yourselves Treeminders?
We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a Treeminder.
Those guns you guys have seem pretty technological to me, though.
Sadly, the Wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
Which brings us to why I'm here, I guess.
Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
And where might I find this person?
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Wait, what's this ceremony involve, though?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
I mean, if it was me IRL, it'd be a hard no. But, you know, we've drank Stranger Things, we've done Stranger Things and lived through it, so why the hell not?
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Welcome to Oasis, outsider.
Oh, can't do it this time. I gotta wait for them to say some words or something, probably. Yeah, we're waiting for people to get here. We good?
Drink of the sap from the basin. Only then will he reveal himself.
Okay.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Okay, so we're in the main area now. I guess they moved me here, my power armor and everything intact. Is this the tree? The talking tree? Oh! Hi. You look an awful lot like a super mutant with your, like, the big teeth and, like, the pulled back lips and stuff and the eyes. You look an awful lot like a super mutant, yeah.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
He sounds like a mutant, too. I wonder if this is some kind of weird FEV thing gone very, very different than normal. I've never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
So you weren't always this way.
Well, you're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
Right, the only thing that could make this remotely possible is some sort of non-standard FEV exposure.
Whoa. Check out the brain on this guy. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Maybe mutants trying to make more super mutants? So the Treeminders said you needed my help?
Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You know, I was wondering if that's maybe where this was gonna go, seeing how miserable the guy is. You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
How do I kill a tree without pesticide?
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, But it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
But if I kill you, every Treeminder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make 'em come around.
You can't kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
I think I would do it just out of the goodness of my heart. Honestly, this seems like a miserable existence. So, yeah, we'll do it.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Well, goodbye for now, then, Herbert, or Bob, or whatever.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Definitely about the size for a super mutant, and yeah, definitely non-standard FEV type thing going on there. Yeah, what a miserable existence, man. It's like a fate worse than death, literally. That's some, like, I have no mouth, but I must scream type stuff right there. Okay, do we have this quest automatically? Yeah, Oasis. Enter the cave below and destroy the heart. Okay, will do.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it.
How to put this?
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Boy, how to tell you this? Turns out he's not a god, just a guy who went through a series of mutations.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Are you aware that the Great One wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Well, killing him would stop his influence from spreading.
You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want me to apply the sap to his heart?
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Nobody cares what your god thinks, though?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Uh-huh. I don't know about that either. This place seems nice, don't get me wrong, but then again, like, if the trees were this thick everywhere, you couldn't go anywhere. It'd be way too much. It's too much, to be honest. You'd have to cut down huge portions of trees just to get through anywhere. And who knows how fast they would come back and stuff, you know? I don't know, it doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Bad as the wasteland is, that seems like a bit of a drastic change to be spreading this particular influence out to it. Okay, so I can just pick this. It's not lock picking or anything. I think everybody's better off here if I just go ahead and kill this guy and whatever happens, happens. With the rest of the guys, the tree huggers. Okay, where is this thing at? Nope, we're going for a swim. Do I go up here? Can I get up here? Surely I can. It's kind of hard because I'm in power armor, probably. I think we're supposed to go down this way, though. Wonder if they all know how many Mirelurks are down here. It's not exactly that, like, well guarded either. It's like a crappy chain link fence that could very easily be broken through by stronger Mirelurks, so... There's like a whole little thing over here. Huh. Was someone here before the war? Just sitting around having a meal? Doing some stuff? Looks like some maintenance guys were in here or something. I guess they maybe holed up in here after the war. Trying to stay as safe as they could. That makes sense. I wonder if my Gat laser will be strong enough to take this heart out. It's a random dead Wastelander in here. Wonder if they found their way in here somehow. And there are tires and stuff in here. There's some crap in here, so there might be a way to get in here that I'm not seeing, or maybe it collapsed. I don't know. These are pretty recent Wastelanders, though. Like, they're not like, you know... I did Raider, too. They're not just like, decayed and stuff, so, I mean, they were here... They died here fairly recently, is what I'm trying to say. There it is, we hear it. That is a massive heart. And the tree has built all these roots around it to protect it as well. So we have different options here. I'm going to get a save in so I can maybe try other options later on if I want to. Destroy it, apply the sap or the liniment. So we can make Harold stuck here forever with the birch sap to stop his growth. We can accelerate the growth. And I'm assuming that will... maybe kill Harold, but it might be bad for the wasteland. We're gonna destroy it. That's what we came here to do. You've been exposed to Harrow's mutation, and your skin is now as hard as tree bark. So we got some extra DR or DT. Well, I guess let's go back and see how pissed off they are with us. Sure they won't be happy. We can't exactly just slink off into the night either. We gotta... Oh, hello. We gotta go back up there and... Sniper rifle? Hello. We're gonna go back up there and we gotta, like, talk to them before we leave, I'm sure, so... I'm sure they will not be understanding because they're fanatical cultists, so... I really doubt Harold's gonna be able to get through to them. I know he said that he would try to make them understand, but honestly, you'd say just about anything in that position to get someone to do what you wanted, you know, to kill you. And I can't even really blame him for that, to be entirely truthful. Oh wait, is there a different way out here? Door to the Grove. So, hi. Yep, he seems to be dead now.
The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them.
I'm quite surprised you're not angrier with me.
Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps, if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
Well, what will become of the Oasis?
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as Treeminders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
Okay. Well, we got some, armor. Like, does it show up on my character here? Like, if I look at my DT is 29 now. Let me see. What do I get from these? I get 3 DT here. I think I get 6 already from... It might be DR, though. Maybe I'm getting DR and not DT. Because DT was a New Vegas thing, right? DR was what you get. Damage reduction % was what you get in Fallout 3. And the only reason we have a DT stat here is because of New Vegas, so it's possible it's just like a DR boost, but a DR boost is good. Maybe I can check in my perks here. Barkskin, here we go. Okay, you just get 5% damage resist. That's not bad. Reasonable. Not a huge thing if you don't have it, I guess. I wonder if that carries over into New Vegas. Be kind of nice to have for that, you know? Like, just get a free 5% damage reduction. Even when I'm unarmored and stuff.
It's over. All over. What is it you need, outsider?
What you gonna do now?
I'll remain here and help in any way that I can. I owe them my life, and I intend to repay that debt until my last breath.
Okay, have fun.
May the Great One bless you.
There are far worse places to live, you know? So, yeah, that was a cool little quest. Just a tree cult. But I mean, in this world, if you were born all these years later with no education and no understanding, and you just saw a talking tree that made life bloom around him, you know, I think it's kind of reasonable to go the route they did, to be entirely honest. So okay, that is done. So the top portion of the map looks pretty well explored to me, and I think we've done most of the important quests. Let's go check out a couple of these little areas I have not checked in the west over here. Or we can go over here and check out over here. Now, let me get this stuff knocked out over here. Like, if I want to go to here, for example, I can go into Chevy Chase North and I can get to east from there. Let's do that. Can I go there? Not letting me click on it. Oh, there are enemies nearby. Whoa, excuse me. That's a bad time to run out of ammo. Those were tanky. Surprising for the fact that I'm using max charge, you know? Oh, God. One of their mind-controlled death claws. This stuff is not particularly valuable. Nah. Just the Tesla stuff, for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure it's a bug, by the way. I'm pretty sure they forgot to nerf the value of it, which is why it's so expensive. That chair just has random bloodstains on it, kind of ominous. Jeez, that was a lot of damage. I forgot to repair my my gun when I was back. Should probably do that. Yeah. No, cancel. Do I have any repair kits? No, but I do have... Oh, well, I only have one epoxy. I should have gotten more when I was back at the base, but oh well, it's fine. Alright. I can fast travel now, I'm assuming. We're going to go over here. So I'm assuming we have to go into Chevy Chase North to go into get to the other area, basically, which will probably open up some other places I haven't been. Let me see the local map here. What have I done so far in here? I probably can't go this way. Farragut West. Is there nowhere else I can go in here? Get a drink while we're in here, too. I'm sure there's a fountain in here that's functional somewhere, or a sink or something. This was cleared previously. We haven't been here for a while, though, so it's entirely possible things have respawned. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Is there anywhere else I can go here? Or is it just the one way? This is definitely blocked off. Yeah, no going that way. That's what I thought by looking at the map. Kind of looked like it was blocked off by Rebel. We got 2 tunnels here. I didn't go over to the left here. Is there anything here? Or is it blocked off? Kind of looks like it might be just blocked off. Yeah, it is. Okay, so only one way we can go here. Is that the right way then? Okay, so we can go this way. What about over here? Anything over this way or a dead end? I think it's just a dead end. Okay, well at least we got it mapped now and we know for sure. So we got the red line over here, and then we got... This goes to Farragut West. And then this goes... to Capital Wasteland. I think I went to Farragut West before. Let me just peek inside real quick to make sure. I'll know right away by looking at the local map. Yeah, so I've been through here before. So I probably went this way and never went over here because I probably just forgot about doing it. Well, maybe I did though, because I've been through here, it looks like, so it seems like I already went through here. But I mean, there might be some places I haven't explored up through there too, you know? Or maybe I cleared this out and didn't go above. But that seems like it'd be correct. We got food here, which I probably would have taken that before if I had been here. Maybe. Might have missed it though, I don't know. This seems like it'd be correct, like it'd come out at the right place where I'm trying to go. Hi. Dead mutant. Couldn't see anything. Night vision? I'm trying to turn it on, but I can't. Bro. Stop it with the heavy explosives. Cannot see you guys. Now I got a broken leg. Let's use some Hydra, we got plenty of it. Well, we got a place to sleep from that, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I've been here already before, too. I remember this little raider station. Not sure why my night vision's not working. Is it not N? Oh, I have to tap it, not... Okay, no wonder. Just gotta tap it, not hold it down. Turn it on. That's why. Another grenade rifle. I didn't want that. I'll pick it up just so I can get the grenades out of it. It's not particularly good. I have a better grenade rifle back at the base if I ever want to use one. They are pretty cool. Okay, well, this is a good place to sleep for the night in any case. No, that's clear. I guess we can do that. And we'll figure out where I'm supposed to go in the morning to get to where I want to go. Alright, now where are we at? Yes, it's not the right place. I mean... Can I go over land to get there? Kind of looks like it's a thing. All you dickheads with your grenade rifles, man. They hurt. And they mess up my nice armor. I just got repaired, man. Thank you for the ECP, good sir. Okay, now we're out of the city. We gotta go, like, deeper in. I'm just not sure if we can. I think you have to go underground. Some of that's kind of a maze, to be honest, to get through it all. This is new, though. Oh, is this a military office recruitment? National Guard Depot. Well, there ought to be some good things in here. I haven't been in here yet. That sounds interesting. It's pretty wrecked, though. Not in the best shape.
Alert! Hostile detected. Lethal force authorized for all units. Standing down. No hostiles detected. Continuing perimeter sweep. Non-combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in progress.
The hell is he?
Force may be used with hostile detected. Commencing neutralization.
I think he's down below. I can't tell where I'm being shot at from because, you know... I think it's down below. Because, you know, up or down is not conveyed very well with sound in these games.
Hostile remains at large. Recommend non-combatants seek secure location. Alert. Non-combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in progress. Alert. Hostile remains at large. Recommend non-combatants seek secure location.
Definitely a turret around here somewhere, too. Oh, there it is. No wonder. That's really hard to see. No wonder. Can I get up here? No, it's all blocked off.
Threat analysis. Yellow. Scanning for hostile. Threat neutralization in progress.
If you could reprogram those sentry bots, you could have a nice little hidey hole for yourself over here. Although you still have to get, you know, food and water. Well, you have water here, but you need food for yourself.
Alert! Non-combatant safety cannot be guaranteed.
It's not great water, though. 10 rads is not great. Bit high as far as free water in the Wasteland goes. There's one behind there, too, I think. Let me check this area out first, though. Okay, so here's how we get back up.
Alert! Non-combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in progress. Lethal force may be used.
Here's how we go all the way to the top, then. Hello?
Non-combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in progress. Lethal force may be used without warning. No hostiles detected. Continuing perimeter sweep. Threat analysis. Green. Resuming standard patrol pattern. Hostile.
That was super loud. Holy crap. I mean, to be fair, I'm blowing up a very expensive machine of war there, so... I guess I could have turned off the turrets here if I wanted to, but they're dead now, so... Well, I dodged that a tiny bit, but mostly just took it on my armor, whatever. I just got this armor repaired and buffed out, and you guys are throwing missiles at me now. This goes back outside. Training wing. Okay, so there's a whole training wing over here. There was an area down below, too, though, so... Okay, training wing makes me think there's going to be some good stuff over there, though. Probably some guns and stuff laying around. Maybe some, power armor laying around, too. Definitely both more turrets and more sentry bots. I hear both.
Hostile detected. Commencing neutralization.
I see you, turret. Of course, I'm out of ammo.
Resuming standard operations.
Can't loot turrets in Fallout 3. That's only a Fallout 4 thing.
Non-combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in progress. Lethal force may be used without warning.
Yes, sir. Quite a few nice goodies here. Of course, it's all very well guarded, so it wouldn't exactly be easy to get. But there are quite a few guns and ammo here. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Have yourself a bunch of easy early game stuff. Well, not easy, again, because you'd have to get through the sentry bots. But if you could get through them, then congrats. You got a bunch of, not great weapons and stuff, but, you know, weapons. Sniper rifle, too. So we're on the gun range right now. Look at all these combat helmets. They're not worth that much, actually. I'll probably end up dropping them. I'm not sure what kind of shape these assault rifles are in either, but presumably they've been here since the war, so I mean... Well, even if you had them pretty well oiled, like unless they were kept in an oil cloth that was like quite literally soaked in oil, they'd be pretty dried out and probably fairly rusted by now, I would think. Were these things just like here for them to shoot at? What was the purpose? Was it a simulation type thing? I don't know. All these sandbags here to stop the bullets, probably. What do we have here? It's a bunch of supplies. Was turpentine used a lot more frequently back in the olden days? I know, like, we used it occasionally, but it was rare when I was a kid that we used it for anything. It was like the heavy-duty stuff, or like, is turpentine mineral spirits? I'm not sure which is which. I don't even know what mineral spirits are, to be honest, but I know that mineral spirits are like magic whenever you're trying to remove like super sticky stuff, like sap, for example. Can work very well for that kind of stuff. That's what Chevy Chase needed in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation whenever he's in bed and trying to read the magazine and it just keeps sticking to his hands. He ends up touching his wife's hair and his hand gets stuck to her hair, and she was very tolerant of him in that scene. In general, man, like, he was lucky to have such a good wife. She put up with him being quite the moron in that movie. That was kind of that entire series stick, though, you know, was, or shtick, was that he's a moron and drags his family on his crazy adventures with him. Kind of like me. I guess I'm your Chevy Chase, you know? But, like him, it always works out in the end for me. Well, unless, you know, it's a permadeath run and I die, which does occasionally happen, but it's pretty rare. What's going on over here? Why are you guys fighting? I've never heard this from a sentry bot before. That's very odd. Never heard a sentry bot make that noise before. It's like that turret got frenzied and was attacking him, or maybe it was just messed up in general. I don't know. That was a weird one. Man, I get so many bottle caps out of these things from that perk that I got. Just puts random bottle caps and stuff in these containers. It really does add up over time, like, and it's not that difficult to go through and just check these. Well, it would be in the base game, I guess. It'd be a real pain in the butt because you have to enter into the container menu for each one of these, but with the nice mods we have, it's like in Fallout 4 where you just look at it and you get stuff out of it without doing anything else. Yeah, that was odd. More of these weird statues, which, I mean,
No hostiles detected.
they're not extremely well explained or almost anywhere in the game.
Warning.
That's new too. I don't think I've heard that one before either.
Alert. Non. Threat analysis.
Hey, level up. Nice. 39. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch. Okay, so no perk this level then, just some skill points. Doesn't matter that much, really, what I do, I don't think. Have plenty of money. Can do some more into survival, I guess, so we can make some more cool stuff. I've never really done high survival in Fallout 3, so, or well, I guess it'd be New Vegas. Mostly will be using it, but haven't really messed with that too much, so I can check it out. I guess we'll end up pretty much maxing out all of our skills then, huh? Because we're gonna get to level 50, right? So it seems like that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Shouldn't be too hard to get to max level. Aw, crap. Where the heck did I go to get up there? Was it back over here? This is to go down. Which way did I go to get up there? Oh no. Oh, it was over here, right? There were no stairs. It was just like a, yeah, falling down thing over here. Right. Okay, got it. Surely I can get over there and walk around over there, though, yeah? Yeah, we can go over here. Just want to see what else is back here. Just random workers' desks, I guess. Nothing special. Okay, let's go over here then. This is back to the other area we were in before, but maybe in a different part of it. I was not to yet. Oh, it goes back down. Okay, this is how we get to the upper level over here. Yeah, this is how we get over here, I guess, if you want to go over here. There was no good way to get here before. So we come out over here at the end then. But there's not much else here. The training wing. This is a lower level training wing door. I might have missed some stuff. Wait, was I through over here? Did I do all this already? No, I think we're good. I think we're clear here. Okay, that was a cool location. Really big, like, you know, interior dungeon I just missed before. Kind of a bit off the well-beaten track for the main quest, so understandable to miss it, I guess, but worth checking out. Got a bit of loot here. Oh, there's still more back here. I have plenty of Hydra already, but more is always welcome. Not that we really ever cripple our limbs, but it does happen rarely. I doubt it's going to happen like 20 more times this playthrough, even if we count all of New Vegas as well, but it's quite rare that my limbs get crippled, but yeah. Now the question is, can I find my way out of here? That's the real end boss of this location, is finding your way to the door to get out again. It is a bit of a maze. Could probably get up there if I tried hard enough. I don't think it's worth worrying about. There were no, like, jumping style puzzles in Fallout 3 because the movement and jumping mechanics were just really awful compared to modern day game standards. Even with mods, it's not as good as Fallout 4, but it does get close. It's a lot better. Here we go. Oh wait, this is Training Wing. This isn't where I want to go. Well, it said exit, but wrong kind of exit. Exit to training area, not exit the building.
Systems failed.
Apparently I missed you before. Okay, this is the gun range. I'd say it's surprised there's no raiders or anything in here, but then again, like, how would they take on the sentry bots, right? They probably have easier places they can loot than this. I could look at the local map, I guess, couldn't I? I could indeed do that instead. This says offices. Is this an area I've been to already? I didn't see an area labeled offices, but I think this is... Yeah, we've been through here already. I think this is an area we've been. Yeah. Okay, this should surely lead outside. Well, no, it goes up here, right? You would think this would lead into the... This goes back into the top area over here, and it should lead to the exit pretty easily, right? Okay, we're back in this area. Wait, armory? Have I been to the armory yet? And how do I get to the armory? Hold on a minute, are we freezing? We froze. Okay, thank you, autosave. That's much appreciated. Last time it autosaved was when we went through that door, so didn't lose anything really. Is the armory the same thing as the training area? No, it's different area. So it's over here, but it looks like it's down below. Oh no, yeah, we didn't go over here yet. Right. Requires a key. Boy, now I'm intrigued. Says the door is open somewhere else. Popping open a pre-war unlooted armory would be very, very nice. Have to assume we'll find some nice stuff in there.